Hello guys, welcome to Solving Solutions, your number one channel where you get solutions to all your solving problems. So today we are going to look at a few tips on AutoCAD and then we see how we can do that arch. Like we see how you can arch any AutoCAD drawing. So different professionals need it for different reasons, and as a surveyor I need it maybe for a built-up area, for buildings and for stuff like that. So let's see how we can carry out the arch. Now we pick the polyline tool and then we just draw any polyline, draw an object or using the polyline. So we have this object here already. So the next thing is that we come to these icons and we select what? We select arch. This is the arch there. By the time you select it, this is dialog box, and then you can do some other stuff here. Now the first thing is that they say what the boundaries, so you add pick point, so you come to it and then you select the polyline or maybe the point that you've drawn using the polyline, and you do what? You say enter. Then you now do some other settings here on the hatch, whether the type is it the predefined or the user defined or the custom. So let's use the predefined, and then we come to the pattern. We have different patterns here: solid, angle, and rest of that. So now let's see how solid goes. So the solid, let's say we are using red color. So now the next thing we want to see is, let's preview how it comes up. So this is how the solid appears. So now on this you can see that they say press enter, press pick or press escape to return to dialog box, or right click to arch. Now if you right click, that means you've accepted it. If you pick or you press escape, then you're going back to the dialog box. So we are still going back to the dialog box, so we have to escape. Now we have used the solid pattern, so we are going to use the angle to see how it appears. So we do what? We preview again and we see the pattern. The same thing. Now let's come to a different pattern. Let's see, we are using a 131. Let's see how that appears. Now it might not appear with this spacing on your own laptop, or maybe on your own software rather. So you can decide to change the scale. Maybe let's now keep it on 2. Let's keep it on 2 and we see the spacing here. See that the spacing is quite small, so you can change the scale here to maybe higher value so that you can have a better spacing. So there are different other patterns you can try out to see how they work. There are different other patterns you can try out to see how they work. So you can use it to identify swampy areas, different stuff, like maybe as you want them to be. So that is what you can actually do with your arch tool or the arch function. Now this is the angle. How do you want the arching to appear on that your object, or maybe that improvement that you've picked? Now let's see how 150 is. Let's preview it. Let's use the line again so that maybe we can actually appreciate it better. We come to 131 and then we see the preview. See now the orientation is now different from the orientation we had before. The first one we are using, I think 45 or thereabout. Now we are using, it was 90 here. Now we are using, or we used 105. So these are some other stuff you can check out on how to use the arch tool on your software. So we actually use the 2007 version of the AutoCAD, and then I believe it's pretty simple on how to go about it. So if you want to define it by the user defined, then you pick the line type you would use, the angle and the rest of that. Then you also come to custom, and then you also pick some other stuff, and then you go about how you do it, how you get your result. So I believe you've been able to see how to carry out how to carry out arch simply. So as I said earlier, either you right click to go back to your to accept rather, or you click or you escape rather to go back to the dialog box. So we are still going back to the dialog box. After previewing, if it's okay with us, we just do what? We right click and then we accept what we have there. So are we together now? Yeah. So this is a very short and simple video on how to carry out hash. I believe that someone will be asking, okay, how do you write on it so that what you wrote will not be covered by the hash and all the rest of that. And we are going to see the possibility, if possible or not. I know that you already know it, but it'll be on a different video. So yeah, thanks for coming to class. I know you found solution to a particular problem on how to hash any shape or an object on AutoCAD. So please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and then share it with your friends. Until I see you on the next video, make sure you have a nice time and make sure you enjoy your Christmas period and the new year that we are coming and that we have very soon. The new year that is coming, yeah. All right, now have a nice time. Bye.